Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here.
Go lock in with Tamika's Den. Ooh, that's fire. Go lock in with Tamika's Den.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, we are here, okay, to talk about the foolishness and foolery of reasonable doubt, baby. Jack Stewart is back in the building, honey, and now it's personal because we got our girl Chanel out here that honestly, if I was Jack's girl, I would be like, you on your own. Okay, lose my number. I would your cousin, she should be saying lose my number. Jack should be saying lose my number. Chanel, right now, baby, you trash. I'm sorry. Yes, your husband deserved what he got. He don't got no sympathy for me. I ain't crying no damn tears for him. It is what it is. But sometimes, honey, what's the saying? It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Because how the hell are you out here, first of all, acting like you doing the damn mute challenge, okay? It's just staring down at this man while he begging for you to call 911. And then we hearing that you went and changed your damn clothes, took a shower, moved the damn body, called up Jax, okay, called Tyrone, called every damn body before you called 911. And then you gonna take your raggedy behind and sit here and have your cousin put up her house, which honestly, miss, you did that on your own too, and you deserve what you get for your husband. You ain't got no sympathy for me either, because once your husband told your ass no, that should have been the end of it, but we knew that it wasn't going to be. And after she put up her damn house, you going to go on the run, leave your kids, leave a Dear John damn letter for them, and take your behind up in the freaking bank. I mean, just out in the open with Andre, like, hello, hi, cheese, it's me. Come get me. I'm over here now. We stopped at the store. I'm in the hotel putting on a new wig, saying how good it's gonna look with all my new documents. And oh yeah, by the way, we got time to rock and roll and all of this other stuff, baby. The way I wanted to choke you up, Chanel. Oh yes, ma'am. I would have been out of here if I was Jackson. We ain't got time for that. Okay, she done called in sexy ass Corvish at Cash, aka Morris Chestnut, to help you, and you playing in our damn face, and I ain't got time for it. And the fact that you had the nerve to sit here and want to guilt trip Jax, like, oh, you wasn't there for me, you wasn't helping me, girl. Bye. I helped you by getting you one of the best damn lawyers that's out here. And this raggedy typeface DA, she getting on my damn nerves too. And of course, Corey already done pulled her damn card and said it's something she running from. And baby, yes, it is, because you over here ducking and dodging, okay, and hiding from these damn calls, trying to figure out who it is shaking in your boots. So obviously you got some other stuff going on with you too. And Corey, we know you cute and everything, but we know you got some other things up your sleeves as well, honey. And we here for all the things. I know I am. So let's go ahead, y'all, talk about this episode. Break it on down, take it from the top. You know how we do. So, child, I just want to talk a little bit. I ain't gonna stay too much on episodes 1 and 2. We already kind of discussed this on the live, and every Friday, y'all make sure y'all tune in. I'll be with the ladies, and we'll be talking about it, with all of us together. But I just kind of wanted to give my own little quick thoughts. So we're going to focus more on episode 3, but I just want to run through some of these things Chanel was out here doing, really playing with us, okay? Playing with us. Now, I did like the fact, and I mentioned this when we did the live, y'all know I'm always here for the therapy of it all. I like seeing Jackson therapy by herself, and I also like seeing her doing the therapy with Lewis. They need it. Okay. I like the fact that we can clearly see that Jax is still tormented by everything that went down. She's still waking up having these damn nightmares. She getting PTSD. She getting anxiety attacks. And I know all too well how that feels. And that is not something where you just snap your fingers and poof, it's gone. You better, it's finished, it's done. And so I appreciate being able to see her struggle and see her go through the process of what it takes to heal and actually work on that. And so we kind of got that rewind to let us know what she's been up to since this last time that we saw her, up until the point when she first gets the call about what happened with Chanel. And of course, typical, you're going to run and see what's going on with your friend, check in on her. But you also, as a lawyer, are gonna go into that protective mode with being a lawyer, excuse me, why is any questions being asked? Okay, did y'all ask her if she had a lawyer or she wanted to call her lawyer? No, then y'all needs to get up out her face. Of course, one of the first things when she get over to the house, we are saying that we need to take pictures of all her bruises. We do learn that there's an old bruise as far as her ribs, and then there's new bruises, and so that does, go in her favor. But of course, as time is going on, because initially Jax takes on this case thinking it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 thing, they're going to say it was self-defense. And so she's not really feeling like it's anything that, needs to be worried about. It's not going to take much from her, because remember, when she's in the therapy session, she says how she's not too sure that she's ready to go to work or back to work. But at the end of the day, she knows she can't stay out forever. She knows sooner or later she does have to go back to work, that is getting close to that time. And the doctor kind of says, if you need more time, I always could, write that up and make that happen for you. Now, she did call Lewis and then first was like, can you come here and be with me and let him know what happened? And he was like, well, who's gonna go get the kids? I gotta go get them. And so she like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, all right, you do that. And when she get home, she's giving him the update and now tells him that she want to take this case on. And it's like, are you sure that's what you should be doing? Mind you, she has a panic attack in the midst of this and says how everything is too much from her. So it kind of goes, with her feeling like she can't handle this, to saying, I have to be the one to do it. And he's saying, there's other lawyers. You're not the only damn one that can do this or whatever, right? And so she's basically like, oh, there's not other lawyers like me or whatever, right? And I'm her friend. And, of course, this is when I'm like, I don't want to fight with you or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to fight either, but I'm going to get the hell up out of here, because, that's been one of their biggest arguments. And of course, they're also doing the thing where he's coming in at night. They doing the whoop. Well, they not even doing the whoop de whoop, to be honest with you, child. Okay, ain't no whooping and ain't no whoop. They just sleeping. He coming in at night and he leaving early in the morning before the kids wake up, because we swear we hiding from them. Now, of course, when we get to the office, her assistant and Daniel, they happy to have her back, and we like, we're wondering where this is going to go. The partners actually have some other cases that they want her to work on, and she's pretty much saying she came here for the Chanel case. And it's like, okay, but what about your other stuff? When you're going to get to that? Okay, are you not planning on coming back? And you can see that she's kind of hesitant, but at the same time, she's telling them, no, she got it and she will be back and she will be able to do everything else, because this case, according to her, is not going to be taking this long. But as more and more time goes on, it's like, on the one hand, when they have Chanel talk to the therapist is saying all of these, trauma that she have, and that you could tell that she's been through a lot of things, and that she's also very much blaming herself and feeling guilty, even though he's gone, and feeling still this fear. And Jax at first is like, but he's gone, so what is she fearing? But it really, Jax, if you look at the man in the mirror, okay, and look inside, the situations is kind of similar. After your tragic experience, even though that Damon is gone, you still having nightmares of him. So it's kind of like, the same thing for her. But the therapist still wants to talk to her a little bit more. But that's what she's gathering from the situation so far. So all of these things look like it would be a plus for Chanel on the surface, right? And in the meantime, daddy and daughter, okay, Lewis over here with his daughter picking her up, and she like, girl, okay, then mommy go back to work, because we tired of her being at the house. She aggravating our nerves. And also, dad, we do know that you sleep over. You could stop hiding and leaving before we wake up. So he's just seeing like, damn, there's no more little baby. They're very much aware know what's happening. She growing up, and he like, damn, I don't think I'm ready for all of this, right? So she's actually happy that mommy is getting back to work. Whereas Jax is looking at it like she missed so much time with them. She be so busy. So she kind of actually, with her being home, was able to see more of a good side of her being able to spend that quality time with them. Now Jax gets over here to the DA office and she figuring, let me bring my donuts, and it should be a middle ground that we should be able to come to. They should be able to see that this is self-defense. But honey, we get interrupted by tight face DA, and with she coming in like, oh, we don't take bribes, okay? And already giving a funny face, so we already should have known where it was going. And whereas Jack's friend was saying it should be a deal that we should be able to make originally, when she comes back to him later, is like, it's nothing I could do. First of all, I was taken off the case. I don't have no control over this. They putting old tight face in charge. Okay, not them playing the Tupac while she came walking out. That was hilarious to me. So in the meantime, um we also get an update that's saying how this body was moved. We took over an hour to call the police, and it's like, wait, what? Okay, now this changes everything. So now we need a different strategy. Now, in the meantime, we are also going to couples therapy, and at this point, it's tit for tat. We keep in score. We saying who did what to who, when, why, and all of that. And the therapist is saying that's reductive. Y'all not getting nowhere. Instead of y'all doing that, how about y'all try, you just go ahead and have a night out, right? When's the last time that y'all been able to be intimate? When's the last time y'all just been able to spend some quality time? Why don't we start there, right? And so now we go out for the daggone date. Jack's all, sexy, and we getting twisted and twisted and twisted and twisted. And we get so twisted that when we get damn home, we both pass out and we can't have sex. And then we still even more frustrated. And when we go for the update from that time, the next one is for us to sit quiet and just be able to look into each other's eyes. And we basically fell that one too, right? I thought it was gonna be a thing where they both bust out laughing, or I thought that they was both gonna end up being, kissing on each other and getting intimate that way. But it goes completely the opposite way, where Lewis gets pissed off and he says that she's just not, putting anything into this. So he got pissed and he left. Now, DA woman did piss me off. Okay, raggedy face, tight face. Pissed me the hell off because Jax comes to see her. She tries to talk to her. She tries to level with her and say, obviously we both could see what kind of case this is, and you overplayed your hand and you overcharging. And DA was like, no, I'm not. Okay, your girl is a criminal. She did this. She ain't about nothing, and I'm gonna take her down. And you people, okay, always think things a certain way. So right there, she lost me, and I ain't have no damn respect for her. So now she goes to talk to Chanel, and she's asking her what's going on, girl, because at this point they want to come after you with first damn degree. Okay, you said you called the damn police first 1 minute, then the next minute you saying you called me first. They saying you left him there for over a damn hour and the body was moved. So what is the truth? Okay, you over here playing damn games in my face. So now I'm gonna have to get a whole different strategy. And she go home and tell Lewis, you know what? I messed up. I made a mistake. I ain't gonna be able to do it. This is too much for me. I'm gonna have to step back and I gotta call somebody else in. And it's like, well, or before you were saying is nobody else to do it. Who you gonna call? Well, baby, we gonna call Corey Cash and baby. Okay, I loved seeing Morris Chestnut doing his damn thing. Okay, give us more, give us more, give us more. He hurried up and kicked that girl up out of there right after he got some. Like, I need to take this call. So of course he come on in, and he's this big time attorney. His grandfather is a big time um in this, his dad, so it definitely is something where they have a lot of prestige, a lot of respect amongst all the lawyers and judges. That gives him even more pull, and apparently he's worked a lot of these cases. And so that's why she feels like he would be the perfect person for this. Now at first we like, a little skeptical or whatever, but he seems to be in the boys club real quick, easy, okay, fast, in a hurry. Whereas Jax, they kind of feel like, girl, you 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They not really paying her too much mind. Now Chanel gets an attitude like, what is this? Okay, when she bringing him there, but I'm like, Chanel, if you know the type of person that Jax is, and you know the lawyer she is, and you know that she's your friend, then obviously she's not going to bring in anybody else but somebody she feels like can do this. And then at the end of the day, she is too close to it. So I would think that you would respect that. But nonetheless, he's actually able to tell Jax, can you step out for a minute? And he's actually able to break it down to Chanel in a way that she could understand and she respects. And she say that she's gonna go ahead and go along with it. And Jax is pretty much like, oh, what the hell did you say to her? And he's like, I just said what I needed to say. And so we feel like we are on the path that we need to be on. However, Karma Jax, this is where you piss me off at, girl, because every idea and thing that he's saying, you over here going against it. If he tells you this is the way that we need to play it, we need them. They don't feel no sympathy for her, okay? They think she's just some rich girl that's using this guy, that got married to him and has this privilege or whatever. The newscasters were saying like, oh, well, she's just going to get bailed out anyway. And he was saying how, no, we wasn't going to go for this bail, that she was going to stay in and do her time until when they got their court case. But you got Jax doing this exact damn opposite of what he said and basically trying to get up money to get her out. And they saying all these different, ways and fundraisers and different things that they could do to make it happen. And at first it doesn't really look like they're going to be able to happen. And this is when I first raised my damn eyebrows at Andre, because he over here saying how these different sneakers were sold for these different prices. And he's like, yeah, he wasn't nothing anyway. He was always out there in the streets. He was with woman after woman after woman after woman after woman after woman after woman. The woman was coming from the left, from the right, up, down, side to side, in, out, and center. And he was just going too hard when it came to that part. So that's what made me give him the side eye. And they was saying what a great damn friend he was, okay? So now, he like, of course, anything I could do to help. So now, here it is. We see Cuz sit down and have a talk with her husband and say how little by little Chanel had been saving up this money and she wanted to move. And she's like, you see all the stuff in our garage, why you think it's so packed up? Because I was telling her to get the hell up out of there and make a plan and just be able to get away from him and move soon. And if she would have did that, then maybe none of this wouldn't have happened and he wouldn't have got taken out in the first damn place. And hubby is like, I get that and I feel bad and I love you and your big heart that you have, but what we not going to do is jeopardize me and, our kids and our home for your cousin. Like, no, don't do it. And of course, I'm knowing when he said no, this chick was saying yes, 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 yes in her damn head, and she was going to do it anyway. So they do end up getting Chanel out. She goes to the funeral and mama reads her down. She didn't want her there. She was like, girl, I wish it would have been you. And I mean, it's his mama, so I get it. At the end of the day, she not going to want to bury her son, even though she knew he was trash. I mean, Chanel clearly tells her, like, you knew what he was doing all along and you never said a damn thing about it. But, I can't be mad at the mama for that part. But I was kind of mixed feelings on Chanel going to the funeral. But it is what it is. That's what she did. And then Corby goes to see old Typeface and was like, what really is your issue? And why do you keep jumping from place to place to place to place to place? Like something is fishy with that. And Corey gonna figure it out. But of course, she's just like, see you in court. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. And I'll worry about what I'm doing. And he like, okay, bitch. So, that should be interesting to see because we know it's definitely more there. Now, Chanel is out and first we all celebrating and drinking and, just trying to prepare for where this case is going to go. And all of a sudden, when Jax comes over, she's busy looking at, the internet and what people saying up there. And she like, girl, stay off of there. Right then, I knew that Chanel was about to be up out of here. I just had a feeling. She went from that to making a phone call to dropping off the bag to having this letter. And it's like, yo, Chanel up and left, she going. And it's like, what the hell you mean she going? Going where? And at the same time, as they doing this investigating, and I mean, they got hundreds of papers everywhere. It's papers on the floors, papers on the damn table. The only place it wasn't was on the damn walls. We finding out that $30 million, okay, is going to different damn accounts, honey. That ain't no little bit of money. So we already want to know when she getting this money from, where was she moving it, how was she moving it, why was she moving it, when did she start moving it. And in the midst of this, child, Jax was just starting to be able to enjoy herself. Her and Lewis over here smoking, and we saying how We sorry for these things and how we on the same page now. And finally she want to know, because at one point Lewis told her, you ain't the only one that could get some things, I was getting some things too. And she wanted to know, well, you do me the way you did her, okay, how the hell was that going down? And so after we done had a good night together, that's when she get the damn call, like, I know you freaking lying. And she come to see that the damn house is empty and that Chanel is gone. So now, of course, when we get into episode 3, it's all about us finding Chanel and finding out where the hell, what I'm saying, she went. And of course, you got her cousin crying like, yo, not only is it about me losing my damn house that I done put up for her, but I could actually lose my husband. This could be the end of my marriage. I say, yes, girl. Okay, hubby about to be like, bye, bye, bye. Okay, get the hell up on my face, because you had no business doing that. Why the hell would you go against your damn husband and put your damn house up? That just didn't make any freaking sense. Why couldn't she stay in the damn jail and wait? If y'all would have slowed y'all asses down and followed what Corey said, then we wouldn't be doing this. So of course, episode 3 was part 2, On the Run. Now, baby, Chanel, this is when you really lost me, chick, and really pissed me the hell off. We see her and damn Andre up in the freak. Is it Andre or Adrian? Baby, y'all know who I'm talking about. We see him up in the damn hotel with her. He laid out on the bed. She twirling all the damn around, loopy loo, shaking her damn wig, big old smile on her damn face. Oh, how good she looking, good she feel, and is this gonna be able to match with her ID and her new documents, and how we gonna be having the best times of our damn life out on the road? I said, so girl, you mean to tell me you ain't worried about your kids? You ain't worried about that you left Jax in the hole? You ain't worried about that you left your cousin in the hole? Like, you really are a selfish, nasty ass bitch to me at this point. I'm sorry, regardless of whether you was going through what you was going through or not. And like I said, I definitely am not crying no tears for your husband. But the fact that you would do that so lightly and so carelessly, okay, really got me giving you the damn side eye. And he over here, oh, I wish I could have did things different, and I wish I could have did things more. I would never want anybody that I care about, to go through that. And if it was my mama or sister, whoever, and she's telling him, it's not your fault, you ain't do nothing. And I'm really feeling like, first of all, Chanel, I feel like you getting set up. And I don't even feel bad for you at this point, for you falling for the okey doke and getting caught up into it, if that is the case. And I feel like Andre got a whole hell of a lot to do with it, more than what is Mr. I. But right now he's sitting here playing in your face. But even if that's not the case, please tell me why y'all would go out in the open to the damn bank. Why would y'all be seen together out in the open? Like, y'all not freaking wanted. Like, you not wanted. Why would you even let it be known that y'all was around each other? Like, if anything, you would have him hiding somewhere and you go do what you doing, or the opposite way, where he's hiding. I'm sorry, where you're hiding and he goes doing whatever, since nobody is looking for him right now. But the fact that y'all really was out in the open, going to the bank, going to the store, going to the damn hotel, and just was really mad as well, like I said, have got on social media and been like, cheese, hi, it's Candy Camera, it's me, I'm here, what it do? Like, what would have been the difference? Because y'all over here just walking past people, driving past people, all out in the open. Now he goes to one damn store, gas station or whatever, and the guy's asking for a picture and he turns it down. And typical, nothing about that surprised me. The guy got an attitude like, you ain't all of that any damn way, okay, to be turning down no pictures and acting like you all of that. And y'all end up getting damn exposed. And of course, Jackson Corey whole thing is they want to try to get to y'all first. They want to bring y'all in peacefully. We don't want you to, be in danger, because if it's up to the DA, she like, listen, armed and dangerous. This lady done, ran away or whatever. We gotta catch her. And of course, we know that you not armed and dangerous, but they don't know that. They just looking at you like you this black woman that took out your husband. So hey, you probably could be capable of anything. Like, you put it in their hands for them to feel that way and for them to be able to say that about you. And of course, Corey and them is trying their best to, alleviate the situation and make this be able to be as calm as it possibly could be, right? Jax is telling the cousin, like, don't worry, but I do need you to be honest with me. I need you to tell me everything that you can, because right now we done found these videos. We know for a fact that she's out here with Andre, and she's even caught up guard. She like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? Like, I never looked at it like them being in no type of romantic relationship. If anything, he was more so like a little brother to her. And she was like, well, we don't know that is romantic, but baby, later on that get confirmed because Chanel's so damn stupid. Okay. But right now we still trying to look into the money. We still trying to have a strategy. We still trying to be ahead of this as much as we can. And we're trying to be the ones to find her first, right? And so child, cuz was still trying to hold it down as much as she possibly could, right? The cops end up coming there with a search warrant and saying they gotta make sure Chanel is not there. And she like, why the hell would she be here? What would make you think that I would be hiding her? I put up my damn house for her. So if I knew where she was at, trust me. And of course, at this point, it's like she didn't even have enough respect, okay, to know that she left and that a conversation needs to be had with her damn husband. For her to even tell him the truth of what happened, he had to hear it while you're in the middle of saying it to the damn police officers, and the police is basically like, oops, oh, look like y'all got something to talk about, girl. But in the meantime, we still gotta go ahead and do this damn search. Now, Jax agrees to Corey's plan for him to get on social media and do it his way. He's saying he have a friend and he knows the right way to do it. And he gives a great breakdown of women that are put in this position and women that are victims that have to fight their way out, and the reason why they may decide to try to run or flee or whatever is because they're so scared, and they don't feel like they could trust anybody and all of that. And Jax is actually impressed with the way that he handled it, even though she initially was a little leery about it, right? And then we come to the office and we kind of going through the motions and having a little bit of attack, because at the end of the day, Jax is close to this because this is her friend. We can't act like she's not, but that's why I feel like she made the right decision to begin with. But then we over here getting a damn hug from sexy behind Corey Cash, and I'm like, no, girl, okay, I don't want y'all hugging, because I feel like if y'all hugging, y'all gonna be damn rocking and rolling. But I'm really trying to believe and feel in my heart that at the end of the day, Corey is only trying to be here for her. But baby, we know this season is not gonna go through with Lewis and damn Jax not having no problems. Okay, we just know it. That's just what it is. So I'm just waiting to see how that's all gonna play out. Now, in the meantime, Lou is still dealing with things with this damn daughter, because this daughter's a freaking hot ass mess, and we finally got to see the son, and he was over here singing how he had a damn headache. So they don't pulled him out now, right? And so, finally, because of the picture that got taken of Andre, we kind of are able to narrow it down, and then the friend ends up getting arrested that was supposed to be meeting because he have a damn warrant. So this leads them to be able to catch up to him. Of course, he trying to be like, oh, it's all a misunderstanding. It's like, well, work that out when you get to the court. We ain't got nothing to do with that. We're also able to get old tight face to hold off on things for a minute, kind of breaking it down to her, like, let us bring them in. We let us do this calmly, because you don't want to have this be like a Black Lives Matter situation. And that seems to get through to her, and she agrees to it. Child, when they go and find them, Jax is like saying, please turn yourself in, be smart, do the right thing, because they just knew that this was them. The friend pulling up to them, they wondering like what's taking him so long or whatever. And then all of a sudden the cops is pretty much surrounding them. And they over here like, I love you and I love you, boo, and I love you. And I'm like, so if it was any freaking second thoughts about whether they was in a relationship or not, y'all just blew your own selves up. Like, Chanel, you are clearly not thinking, girl. When I say that you ain't got the sense that God gave a roach, a ant, a plant, like none of it. Your brain cells is dead at this point. You sitting on top of them because it ain't no freaking way. And they looking at you like you damn crazy. And like I said, for you to have the audacity to tell Jax, oh, you don't care about me. And if you did, you would have took my case. You put me off on somebody else. That's bull crap. And I'm freaking disappointed in Jax that she fell for that damn okie doke and let you beat her in the freaking head like that. Because I would have said, girl, bye. You lucky that I paid you any damn attention and came to you. Lucky I was a real friend. You lucky I brought somebody else in here. And you better sit your ass down and shut the hell up, okay? And I wouldn't have been going talking about something. No, let me be the co-counsel and let me get back on the case. No, I would not have at all. Okay, Chanel, you would have had to deal with what the hell you wanted to deal with. Either you take Corey and be happy with that, or you try your damn luck with a public defender. How about that? Or do you have somebody else that you could damn pay? In the meantime, her cousin over here telling hubby, we this and we that and we this and we that. And he like, now it's we. It's funny that it's we now, honey. We French because damn sure wasn't no we before. It was I because we sat down and had a discussion as we, and you still did what you wanted to do. You understand? And she talking about, oh, well, my parents could probably give this and this one could give that. I guess our family got money. Girl, yes, you better go pull all that shit up out of here from your parents or whoever else you need to, baby. I was not mad at the husband at all. I was on his damn side. So then we get to see, oh, sexy behind chocolate, Morris Chestnut, okay, Mr. Corey Cash Chestnuts, as Inga called him. And we see him go to this prison and saying how, you know, I'm going to get you out of here too. I'm going to work on your case too. I'm never going to give up on this because I'm part of the reason why you're in here. And she's telling him, like, no, you're not. We're not even going to do that. You have nothing to do with why I'm in here. I did what I did, and he was doing what he was doing, and that's why I'm here, right? That's not on you. And so you could see that this is obviously a case that started it all off, I would assume, and got him on the track where he, defends people that are victims or whatever. And this is a big part of what he is probably using Chanel's case for as well. And I'm not mad at that, but I am intrigued. I want to see where this goes and who is she to him? Who is she to you? Like, what's really good? Now, then we have Jax going back to Lewis again, like ring around the damn Rosie. Now I'm going to be back on, the case again. And it's like, I thought you said you wasn't going to do it. That is too much. Oh, it has to be me. Like, no, it don't, Jax. You want it to be you. It don't have to be shit. And that's why when Corey was like, you want it to be you, he's 110% right. And so all of a sudden we seeing Andre coming up out the jail and meeting up with somebody on the damn side, honey, where they like, give me my money. Okay, where is my money? I could swear I heard them say something about that. So what the hell do y'all think he into? Is he out here gambling, hustling? Like who he owe what? And what promises did he make? Is he the one that was really moving the money and Chanel don't even know nothing about it? Is he the one that moved the body? That's what I asked when I did the live with the ladies. Is he the one that moved the body? Because how the hell would Chanel move a whole damn body? Where would she get that strength from? That was always my question from the beginning. Like, that's pure dead weight. Even if he was freaking alive, that would be hard to do. But the fact that he was dead, that's even harder. What role does he play in this? That is the question for me, you guys. But y'all put it in the comments. And, Raggedy Typeface DA, she was over there trying to, check and find out where these calls is coming from that keep calling and hanging up or whatever. And unknown calls and all of that, and they couldn't trace it. As big as you are and bad as you are, Miss DA, who you done locked up, who you done did what to, or who are you running from what state? Because they said you've been all around the world. Okay, you just been hopping from place to place to place. So yeah, y'all, this is quite interesting, and I do think it's gonna be definitely more to the story, just with us knowing the blueprint for how they do Reasonable Doubt. They always gonna make it seem one way, and the fact that they kind of threw Chanel in our face from the beginning and made her seem so guilty makes me feel like she's not all the way guilty, or she may not even know all the other factors that's in play, but she did play her part, and she really believes that she was defending herself and doing things for the right reason, and then gonna find out that it's not that way. And we're gonna find out there's more to it, because that's just what they do. But baby, I'm here for it, and I want to see how it's gonna be playing out. I like the fact that we don't know every little thing, and it's the twists and it's the turns and all of that kind of stuff. I'm so excited to have this show back. It took long enough. And I can't wait for episode 3. And we will be doing episode 3 on Friday. I'm sorry, episode 4 on Friday, I should say, right? We'll be together every Friday for our Reasonable Doubt Lives. Of course, we're gonna be getting ready to do powers soon too. And we are also doing Barely Lives on Mondays. So yeah, y'all tune in and be there, be square, okay? And I should be back on track, hopefully, with some of my segments and other things I'm reviewing. Hopefully, September this month, y'all. I'm praying, God willing, because I just had a lot on my plate. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to do reviews on this weekly, but you will see me pop up doing reviews. And if I don't do them by myself, I'm definitely going to be with the ladies. And I also give my quick thoughts on Instagram, and I share them to Facebook and Twitter. So if you are not following me on social media, make sure that y'all are following me on social media, so sometime y'all can hear some of my other thoughts on some of the other shows over there. And also like, comment, share, subscribe. If you are so inclined, give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Till next time, y'all. Toodaloo.